A trembling 6-year-old clutches a bright backpack at the school gate, eyes wide, breath quick, and the world feels huge and scary. What if I told you that just 5 simple words could turn that fear into excitement? Imagine a parent leaning in, whispering a phrase that melts the anxiety away, and watching a smile replace the worry in an instant. Stay with me for the next few minutes, and I'll reveal the exact phrases every child needs to hear before stepping into school, and how you can make them a natural part of your morning routine. I've spent years studying how language shapes a child's confidence, drawing on research from growth mindset experts and attachment theorists, and I've also lived it as a parent watching my own kids head off to class each day. The words we choose in those first moments can set the tone for the entire day, influencing how a child perceives challenges, how they handle mistakes, and how secure they feel in their own skin. In the next few minutes, we'll explore each phrase, understand why it works, and learn a quick tip to say it naturally so it never feels forced. The first phrase is simple yet powerful: I believe in you. When a parent says this with steady eye contact, it plants a seed of confidence that grows with every new task. Research on mindset shows that children who feel believed in are more likely to persist when faced with difficulty. Picture a mother at breakfast smiling, saying, I believe in you, so go show them what you can do today. The key is to say it just before the child steps out the door, letting the belief settle like a warm coat. The second phrase builds on that confidence by grounding a child's sense of self. You are enough. In a world that constantly pushes perfection, hearing this helps a child understand that they are valuable just as they are, reducing the pressure to be flawless. Studies on self-compassion link this belief to lower anxiety in school settings. Imagine a father hugging his daughter, whispering, You are enough, just as you are, no matter what the test says. A gentle touch and a sincere tone make the message stick. What do you think about these first 2 phrases? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your experiences. The next phrase is a gentle reminder that learning is a journey, not a flawless performance. It's okay to make mistakes. When a child hears this, the fear of failure loosens its grip and curiosity steps forward. Research in neuroscience shows that when errors are framed as normal, the brain's alarm signals calm down, allowing the mind to stay open to new information. Picture a dad at the kitchen table, his son fidgeting over a math worksheet, and the dad says it's okay to make mistakes. That's how we discover what works. He follows with a quick story about the time he spilled paint on a canvas and ended up creating his favorite piece. The tone is calm, reassuring, and the words are delivered with a soft smile, letting the child know that the stumble is part of the adventure, not a verdict on their worth. Moving on, the fourth phrase wraps the child in a blanket of security that lasts all day long. I love you unconditionally. This simple declaration does more than warm the heart. It builds a secure attachment that research links to better focus, resilience, and academic achievement. Imagine a mother standing at the car door, her child's backpack slung over one shoulder, and she leans in, eyes meeting, and whispers, I love you unconditionally, no matter how the day unfolds. The moment is brief, but the impact is lasting because the child knows that love does not hinge on grades, behavior, or peer approval. The key is to say it after the child shares a worry or a triumph, reinforcing that the love is a constant foundation, not a conditional reward. Now that we have explored the core 4, let's add a final, powerful mantra that ties everything together. You are ready. This short phrase affirms the child's preparation and inner resources, turning anticipation into confidence. Studies on self-efficacy reveal that when children believe they are prepared, they approach tasks with greater persistence and lower stress. A simple scene could be a caregiver handing over a lunchbox, pausing, and saying, You are ready. You have everything you need inside you to have a great day. The tone is upbeat, a quick nod, and the child feels a surge of readiness, as if a mental checklist has just been checked off. Putting these 5 phrases into your morning routine doesn't have to feel forced. Start by choosing a quiet moment, perhaps while brushing teeth or tying shoes, and let each phrase flow naturally, matching the child and parent's rhythm. Eye contact, a gentle touch, or a warm smile can amplify the message, turning words into a shared experience rather than a scripted line. Over time, These phrases become a familiar soundtrack that your child carries into the classroom, the playground, and beyond. So, what do you think about adding the last two phrases to your daily routine? Have you tried any of these before, or do you have a favorite line that works for your family? I'd love to hear your stories in the comments below, because every parent's perspective adds a new layer to this conversation. If you found this blueprint helpful, consider giving the video a thumbs up. It lets the algorithm know that this content is valuable and helps other parents discover these tools. And if you're interested in more practical parenting insights, whether it's navigating homework battles, building resilience, or fostering curiosity, feel free to subscribe. I share new videos each week, and your support means I can keep creating resources that make the everyday challenges of raising children a little easier. Remember, the power of a few heartfelt words can shape a child's entire day. By speaking belief, worth, permission to err, unconditional love, and readiness, you're giving your child a sturdy emotional toolkit that will serve them long after the school bell rings. Try these phrases tomorrow morning, watch the shift in your child's demeanor, and let me know how it goes. Together, we can turn those nervous school gates into gateways of confidence and joy.